Hey guys, if you want to learn how to improve as a metal rank in Overwatch, then welcome in. My name is Master Panda, and I'm a 40-year-old dad that was introduced to Overwatch in Season 3. I placed into low silver, and over the next 2 years ground my way to Masters on all roles. The goal of my Metal versus Masters videos is to show you real examples of mistakes that Metal players make. We explain how to identify those mistakes and then compare that against Masters level play, and hopefully start identifying the mistakes you make and start fixing your own game. Because I believe everyone can rank up, including you.
Hello and welcome to the dojo. We are continuing our series on Anna for the Metal vs. Masters series. And we are currently in a metal or silver 1 to gold 5 lobby. So we are going to start our game playing as a high silver, kind of low gold Anna. And what that means is that we're going to not be using the best cover in the world. We're not going to be using our abilities as best as we could. We're going to be slow to react to things. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if we have another support here, so this game might be over. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to be showing a lot of bad positioning. We're going to be out in the open. We're going to be doing too much reliance on hip shots, not really aiming, just kind of guessing where our shots are going. Right? And like a lot of Annas kind of do this where they just kind of look at me trying to heal this Mercy. I can't. I'm just kind of randomly spamming their way. And I think a lot of it is because you'll see a lot of high level Annas doing this, but they're really, really good at, anticipating where the shot's going to be. But when you're a low level Anna, you might not be able to have that experience to be able to hit all your hip shots. And look, I'm in the open, I'm not taking cover, and I end up dying super fast over here. Now, where I should be positioned is ideally somewhere higher up, like over on that ledge. And the reason why is that, because, I've got cover. I don't have to get shot at. The Ramatra has no ability to jump on me. Notice I haven't used Sleep Dart here at all yet, and I finally do. I'm still in hit mode. And look at this big fat yellow or purple I can make right here. It comes out too late. So right now, we're really just focused on kind of healing our tank. We're not reacting in time to anything. We're not using our abilities as well as we could. And we are relying on our team to carry us. We just say, hey, I want you guys to heal. Or, I'm sorry, I want to heal you guys, and then you guys should do all the work. And this is not the way a support is meant to be played. Right? Like, we could easily go over here. Look, everyone's purple. We can sleep somebody. Like, we have abilities, and they're quite useful. And here, again, we're relying too much on our hip shots when we could be all the way back here in cover, right? Where it's safe, everybody else has a drop-off. Look how much more calm this is back here. We can do damage. And we're a little bit late on our abilities though, right? So that's the biggest problem. Look at that. If you take your time to aim it... Sorry, I found that funny because I slept the Bastion and our Shion decides to ult, but wakes up the Bastion before ulting. Oh, it's possible somebody else woke up the Bastion. Okay, so now we're back here. Again, we're not using our scope, so we're very inaccurate. And we keep trying to heal a fully healed Ram. And why are we trying to do that, right? There's no point. We should be looking for damage. And meanwhile, we've got other people here that are in damage that a Mercy has to go rescue. And we also got these abilities. And we haven't used our ult. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so we played quite poorly this game. I would say the first point wasn't totally our fault because we simply didn't have another support. But now we're going to switch over to a proper Masters mode for Anna, which is going to be looking for damage, using our nades, using our sleep darts. And so we're going to try to allow our tank to win the tank fights by using antis. Antis are great on tank. If you don't know who to use it on, use it on the tank. Because at these levels, everybody pretty much is shooting tank. So, and then the other thing is that the other supports on the other team, they're most likely just heal botting the tank, just like I'm showing in this video. So if you purple their tank, they're probably just going to be dumping heals into them thinking it's going to do something, but obviously it's not. It's just going to be wasting their time. And when you sleep dart somebody, who you want to sleep dart is usually somebody who's using their ult. That's the #1 priority. Anybody diving you is a good one. Also, supports in their back line who are just not being pressured. If there's an Ana over there, you just want to tag her with a nice sleep dart and take her out of the fight for a while. Or even a Widow. Somebody that's just not paying attention that you can get a good shot on. Okay, so we're not going to be trying to heal bot the tank. We obviously will be healing the tank, but we're going to be trying to work in damage whenever we can. Okay. Right? We're pressuring that Cassidy off. Back to scope mode, so we have a more accurate... Okay, there's nothing going on right now, so now we're gonna... Our tank immediately dies during our reload, and there's nothing we can really do about that. And watch how like our team doesn't take any kind of cover. So the minute we stop looking at them, they just take immense amounts of damage. And our tank is going through the shield, so we have to get into the line of sight of the tank. Unfortunately, that doesn't hit the bright person that we want. We have to take cover back here. Now we're gonna have to use our ability to save our tank over here. We haven't used Sleep Dart yet because we haven't found a great target, but we're going to be looking for one. Now, that's a good target, right? Now we're gonna nano our tank. This is a good time to use it. Now we're gonna look for a nice purple. Okay. Now we didn't need that second castle, I don't think. Now we're gonna take a high position over here. And we've got a Widow. We've got our DPS over here, so now I can cover our DPS. We're gonna be looking for damage. Not gonna really worry about my Widow. My Cass is probably gonna be the one taking damage over here, as I said. Unfortunately, we're just gonna wait. Gonna hit him with the sleep dart. Hopefully nobody wakes him up. Somebody wakes him up, so we can't do anything about that. And we get caught on the corner over there. And right now, again, we're looking for damage immediately. Somebody's over here to our left. We could hear it, so we gotta keep an eye out, right?
I appreciate the support.
Gonna help our teammate over here. Now we don't want to peek. We're trying to get back to cover, unfortunately. We had to go wide to throw a nade at our teammate to try to give him more health. And that ends up getting us caught out.
You'll have to try harder than that.
And so far this game's not going our way, but you know, that just happens sometimes. Our team needs a lot of care. And watch how I do damage here. I just peek for a moment, so even though they're just constantly sending streams of damage my way, I still get my damage off while taking minimal amounts of damage. Just making sure these are clear. My tank is just going in hard through Ramatra shields, so it's hard for me to get access. Now we've got... I gotta use my abilities for them. Gotta keep my tank up. Unfortunately, we're just in a bad situation now, but I gotta try to let my Mercy res if she can. I don't know if she can. We have to be on cart over here. So we're gonna stay a little bit off cart. Hopefully Widow's position. So we're gonna allow ourselves to be off cart a little bit as long as our team. Alright, there we go. So we're able to get this. Hopefully our tank goes and takes some space. I'm gonna look at sleep darting somebody here. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna look for a target. Almost get them. Right, now we swept the support. Makes it hard for them to do. Oh, maybe we got the tank. Oh, we gotta protect our Mercy. Oh no. So, while we're trying to protect our Mercy, our tank allows their tank to run in. And objectively speaking, so one of the issues that's going on in this game right now is that our tank is having a hard time holding space. And that just happens, right? Especially in the middle ranks, a lot of tanks just don't understand what tanks are supposed to be doing. If they're supposed to be controlling the other tank, if they're supposed to be doing damage. And so we just have to be a little bit careful. And last death, you know, the Ramattra ends up running directly into us. And we just have to be sometimes a little bit more observant on what's going on. There's a shield here. We can't shoot through shields, so we're going to be focused on healing. And we're going to be looking at getting our purple off here. I gets that right in time. We have 50 seconds. I think I'm holding Nano until the next team fight because we've lost this fight. I just need to try to get out of here. Oh, we get the res. Okay, we're back in. Gonna heal, do damage. Now we're gonna be back on here. Okay. So we are going to try to get into better position instead of being on cart. We know there's somebody over here. Oh, there's somebody over here. That's not good. I gotta drop immediately. Gotta run. Okay. I get caught by that Soj, unfortunately. And our team was just unaware of the Sojourn. But I think we get point. Okay. And there then uses their ult too early. Or too late, rather. Now we just have to take cover over here. Okay. So we are advancing by the skin of our teeth over here. So we're gonna get to a high ground position. Well, somebody's got to push cart, I guess. So unfortunately, this is us. We're gonna try to sleep dart this guy. She decides to wake him up anyways. Although she's using her ult, so I guess that's. We'll take what we can get. We gotta save our Mercy. It's not. We're gonna have to ult here. I'm gonna try to sleep that tank. We missed that. So, if you're in a position where you've got a sleeping enemy tank, generally you don't want to wake them up. Just let them get up on their own because that's the time you can go kill the enemy team while you guys have the advantage. Pretty much like taking somebody out of the game completely. Now there's a Sojourn behind us. Gotta keep our other person alive, if at all possible. Alright. So, hopefully our tank sits on point. Unfortunately, a lot of metal rank tanks leave point in the fight, so we're going to kind of hold closer to the tank than we should. In a high level game, we would not be sticking on tank. Or, I'm sorry, not sticking on point as much. Unfortunately, we get picked over here. And we lose this game. So that's all right. I think it's still a good. We got farther than I thought we would. So I think it's still a good showcase for playing Anna properly, or at least trying to play it to the best of our ability. Do we make mistakes? Yes, we certainly do. But I think if you manage to use more cooldowns and do more damage, you can do a lot better in your own games as well. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to my channel, Master Panda OW, for weekly uploads where I continue the Metal vs. Masters series on your favorite Overwatch heroes. Also, I will be doing a weekly VOD review, so if you want a chance at having high-level feedback for your game, then leave your VOD code in the comments along with your in-game name so I know who you are. Take care.